The OG is definitely another one you'll have to try too.
Yeah, yeah,
The
for sure.
OG was actually that one was kind of dedicated to one of our first staff members that was here. He was like an older Syrian refugee because we try to hire because San Diego actually has I think the highest like influx of like Iraqi and Syrian refugees that have come to America. And we figured since we speak the language, they know the food, it would be kind of a good way to help and kind of give back. And but the reason why we called it the OG pita because the first staff member Tahini, his name we called him Abu Anas, and his name was Ahmed, and this steak shawarma. So it's steak shawarma with tahini, parsley mix, tomatoes, and pickled turnips. Very simple as well. Very common how it's had in Syria. And the reason why we called it the OG pita after him was because I want to say like our first year that he was with us, like he was working with us. He I was always working the register. Usama would kind of be making the food. And then Abu Anas, would usually be kind of just multitasking, cutting shawarma, doing a lot. And so he's cutting shawarma, and then he looks at Usama making the food, and he's like, he'll stop what he'll do. He puts down, everything, and he's like, Usama, like in Arabic, of course, like where's the parsley mix in this beef sandwich you're making? And Usama's like, well, the customer didn't want it. I'm just following the ticket. And he's like, no, just put the parsley mix in there. Usama's like, dude, he didn't ask for it. I'm not going to give it to him. He's like, yeah. He's like, the customers don't know what they want. Just give it to him. And bro, the line, it was like out the door. It was like during the lunch rush, and he's arguing with Usama. He's like, there's not one sandwich, one beef shawarma sandwich in all of Syria that does not have parsley mix. And he's just like yelling at him. So we kind of named that sandwich after him.